Halle Bailey is taking legal action against her ex, DDG. The Little Mermaid star, who shares 17-month-old son Halo with the rapper, was granted a temporary domestic violence restraining order on May 13th against the musician, according to legal documents obtained by E! News. In the request filed in Los Angeles, Halle says the pair had a fight back in January, during which DDG slammed her face against the steering wheel of a car, leaving her with bruises on her arm and a chipped tooth, according to the docs, which include photos of the injuries. She writes in the order, "I then stopped fighting back as I was in a lot of pain."
So I definitely want to say is, guys, this is a court case, so I don't know who did it. I don't know if she's right. I don't know if he's right. All I'm going to say is, obviously, domestic violence is nothing good and nothing that anybody wants to see. What I'm going to say, though, about the situation is that it's just unfortunate. It seems like whenever there's like a baby involved, it's like you get these kind of issues that tend to happen. I don't know particularly why, but it seems like don't you see that, like, that trend a lot? It's like couples do fine and then they have a kid and then all of a sudden it's like a whole wind world of stuff.
Yeah, there's science behind it. I'm not going to bore you guys with it, but you can look it up. There's science behind it. Things change when you have a kid. Things get more difficult. You have less time to focus on each other. Everything becomes about the kid. You don't connect as much, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it definitely is actual fact, or studies show that, yeah, it gets tougher to be in a relationship when you have kids.
I mean, there's a lot of people going back and forth. There's a lot of people saying, oh, he did it. There's a lot of people saying he didn't do it. Matter of fact, DDG's fans made a whole compilation of like Halle saying a bunch of suspicious things, which I'm not going to try to get into, guys, because obviously this is serious, and that doesn't mean that he didn't do it. That doesn't mean that she did it. It's a whole list of things, but the main point, guys, is just that, I mean, I don't know. It's just unfortunate that two people can't get it together when they have a kid, because at the end of the day, when you have a child, man, the child needs both parents. They both need the dad, they both need the mom.
Yeah, and listen, I'll get into it without giving my opinion, because I don't know if she's lying or not. I don't know if he's lying or not, and that's fine. We've already covered that. We know domestic violence is obviously bad. If you disagree with that, then you're a bad person. But all I can say, it's no problem saying, like, she has made herself look bad online by claiming that she's toxic. She's called herself toxic. She says she likes drama. This is on camera of her saying it herself, and that she said she would cause problems. So not to say that he didn't do what she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that she's already come out online on video and said that she likes drama and that she would do certain things if certain things happen. So it's not far-fetched to think, for one to maybe think that, okay, maybe she's fabricating some things in order to have things go her way as far as child custody is concerned. Again, we don't know. We'll find out. And I've even heard, and again, this is not confirmed, so I'm just repeating something I've heard. I've heard that her chip was already...
Yeah, I mean, I did hear
before.
that. I did hear that, and they actually showed video evidence of it being chipped on some other. So I mean,
there you go.
I agree with DG on that one, because they've already shown evidence and proof that it was done before, and I think they actually made a video together. If I'm not wrong, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments about that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people fighting for DDG on this one. There's a lot of people fighting for Halle Bailey on this one. And
one more thing too. By the way, some people are saying, some people look at, okay. So I'm one to say innocent until proven guilty. That goes on both sides. That goes for Halle, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it either. I don't. It's because, you know, I've heard people say either one. Literally in the news, outside the news, like in interviews, like people kind of use them interchangeably. So I'm like, okay, who is it? Is she Halle or is she Halle?
I'm guessing she was named after Halle Berry because of the way her spelling is. So I'm gonna go with Halle.
True that.
So I don't know. We don't know who is lying or telling the truth. That goes without being said. What I will say is that some people jump to conclusions. I'm not one to do that. I'm saying let it play out in court, all right? But some people are saying that, oh, the judge granted her a restraining order. She must be telling the truth. No, it's a temporary restraining order. You can get that placed on you if you have a couple people agree with you that something happened that they need to place a restraining order. So that's not proving guilt.
I was just gonna say that, like, they've been having issues for months.
Yeah.
Because I know that they were quiet for a while. And then all of a sudden, I think, oh yeah, we did a video on it. We did a previous video on it. So pretty much, DDG had said that she was trying to keep him away from seeing the sun, and then she only wanted him to see the sun when she was there, which, I mean, as a parent, is terrible.
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, and I would hate to assume that someone would do that for to be spiteful and vengeful.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this could not happen, but I would hate to think that someone just is going to use a child as a chess piece to hurt the other person.
Yeah, but people do that all the time.
All the time.
Unfortunately.
All the time.
Why that's still legal, I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not legal. It's just hard to prove, I think. Because if you have parental alienation, that's a thing. And you can get in trouble for that. Yeah. But I just think it's hard to kind of prove that.
Because, I mean, listen, if it is true, I mean, his career is cooked.
As it should be.
Yeah, he's cooked.
He's cooked. As it should be.
Because, like, I mean, because look at Diddy right now. Diddy Once they showed that evidence of Diddy is done. Like he might win this lawsuit against Cassie, but like in the court of public opinion, it don't matter what drugs he was on, Diddy is done.
Absolutely.
Like nobody wants to work. Like his brand is dead.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. That's facts. Which we all know Diddy, you know, he.
Yeah, I mean Diddy is a diddler.
Yeah,
he is a diddler.
So.
But for DDG, I don't know. Like I've looked at some of his recent posts. It seems like he's not worried about this at all. Some of his family members have spoken out. Like his mom has spoken out. Which, I mean, I think any mom would speak out against. I know my mom would. So, you know. So.
I'll say this too, which I know this is probably not gonna happen because it's probably hard. Well, maybe not. And this goes for men or women. So if a man was to lie and say the woman did something that they actually didn't do and was found out to be lying, and vice versa, if the woman said something that the man did something but he actually didn't do it and it was found out to later be true or that she was lying, there needs to be consequences because it keeps happening where people use to make up lies. Not in this case, we don't know yet, but in other cases, let's think like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, for example, although she got some punishment. But he had to go through court and spend millions of dollars, which most people don't have. But if someone lies, they need to be punished. It's not happening. So I think that should be happening on either side, personally. But that's probably that's obvious, I guess.
All right, guys. So leave a like, leave a comment, and let us know what you think about the situation.